All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning, I am Gunmala Kapoor. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi calls for innovative and technology-driven solutions to fight COVID-19. Centre orders closure of all schools, colleges, gyms, museums, swimming pools and theatres till 31st of this month. First human trial to evaluate a vaccine against COVID-19 begins in the United States. Supreme Court rejects a new curative petition filed by one of the 4 death row convicts in the 2012 Nirbhaya case. And Madhya Pradesh Governor issues fresh directive to Chief Minister Kamal Nath to face floor test today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has asked people to share technology-driven solutions for the coronavirus threat. In a tweet, Mr. Modi urged them to share it on the citizen engagement platform MyGov and said, the efforts can help many. He said innovation should be harnessed for a healthier planet. MyGov in a statement said, innovative solutions, bioinformatics, data sets and apps for diagnosis can be leveraged for strengthening the fight against COVID-19. It said, submitted solutions will be evaluated for adoption and those selected will be suitably rewarded. The centre has ordered closure of all schools, colleges, gyms, museums, swimming pools and theatres till the 31st of this month due to the coronavirus situation in the country. An advisory in this regard has been sent to state governments for implementation. Students have also been advised to stay at home. Briefing media in New Delhi last evening, Joint Secretary, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Love Agarwal, said that a committee of secretaries chaired by the Cabinet Secretary reviewed and discussed preventive measures to control the spread of coronavirus. He said, based on the recommendations of the committee, the group of ministers in its 7th meeting has taken the decision to adopt social distancing as a preventive measure.
Social distancing measures as a preventive strategy has been proposed for implementation. These interventions are proposed to be enforced till 31st of March 2020. Closure of all educational institutions, schools, universities, etc., gyms, museums, cultural and social centers, swimming pools and theatres. In public transport, besides ensuring regular and proper disinfection of surfaces. Encourage private sector organizations, employers to allow employees to work from home wherever feasible.
In its additional travel advisory, the government has further tightened restrictions to prevent the spread of COVID-19 from high-risk areas by expanding compulsory quarantine for a minimum period of 14 days for passengers coming from or transiting through the UAE, Qatar, Oman and Kuwait. This will come into effect from 1200 hours GMT on Wednesday at the port of first departure.
Travel of passengers from member countries of the European Union, the European Free Trade Association, Turkey and the United Kingdom to India is prohibited with effect from 18th March 2020. No airline shall board a passenger from these nations to India. The instructions are temporary measures and will be enforced till the 31st of this month and will be reviewed subsequently. Other important measures include encouraging private sector organizations or employers to allow employees to work from home wherever feasible. Meetings, as far as feasible, shall be done through video conferences. Restaurants must ensure hand-washing protocol and proper cleanliness of frequently touched surfaces. They must ensure physical distancing of a minimum 1 meter between tables and encourage open-air seating with adequate distancing. Local authorities have a dialogue with organizers of sporting events and competitions involving large gatherings, and they may be advised to postpone such events. The Health Ministry has issued a toll-free number 1075 for the public for inquiry about the coronavirus. It has also issued an email ID ncov2019@gmail.com for any assistance on the pandemic. State governments and union territories have also issued helpline numbers. The Ministry of External Affairs has opened 24/7 helplines for COVID-19. MEA spokesperson Ravish Kumar in a tweet said the toll-free number of the control room is 1800-118797. Other numbers are 011-2301-2113, 011-2301-4104 and 011-2301-7905.
The fax number is 011-2301-8158. People can also send mails on email ID covid19@mea.gov.in. The Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has advised people to follow basic protective measures so that they can keep themselves safe from the novel coronavirus. More from our correspondent.
People should avoid participating in large gatherings. If a person is experiencing cough and fever, he or she should avoid close contact with others. People are advised not to touch their eyes, nose and mouth without cleaning their hands. Spitting in public places should be avoided. All persons should practice frequent hand washing with soap and water or use alcohol-based hand rub. In case of fever, difficulty in breathing and cough, a doctor should be consulted immediately. Swati Rakheja, News Desk.
In our weekly, live, bilingual phone-in program Public Speak last night on prevention and control of coronavirus infection, Director, All India Institute of Medical Sciences, Dr. Randeep Guleria, explained who all are required to undergo testing.
पिछले 2 हफ्ते में किसी विदेश से आए हैं जहां पे कोरोना वायरस का आउटब्रेक हो रहा है, किसी पेशेंट से क्लोज कांटेक्ट में आए हैं और आपको बुखार, जुकाम, नजला, गले में खराश, सूखी खांसी या बॉडी एक्स होते हैं, तो फिर आप अपना टेस्ट कराएं और वो टेस्ट सरकार करेगी और मुफ्त करेगी हेल्पलाइन के थ्रू। लेकिन अदरवाइज अगर आपको जुकाम, नजला है तो अभी ये जो कोरोना वायरस है ये हमारे देश में कम्युनिटी स्प्रेड नहीं हुआ है, इसलिए सब लोगों को टेस्ट कराने की जरूरत नहीं है। उससे ये होगा कि जब हमें टेस्ट करने की जरूरत पड़ेगी तो हमारे किट्स कम पड़ जाएंगे और अननेसेसरी लोगों में पैनिक शुरू हो जाएगा।
Chairman Cardiology, Max Group of Hospitals, Dr. Balbir Singh, discussed the importance of hand sanitization.
हैंड हाइजीन में सोप वाटर वॉश, जिसमें हम दोनों सरफेसेस हाथ के, पाम और डॉर्सम ऑफ द हैंड, दोनों को अच्छी तरह साफ करते हैं। फिंगर्स के बीच में साबुन लगाते हैं, उसको अच्छी तरह मलते हैं और कम से कम 20 सेकंड तक हम हाथ को धोते हैं। या फिर हम अल्कोहल बेस्ड सैनिटाइजर यूज करें लगातार। हम सब इस तरह से काम करेंगे तो हम इसको रोकथाम करेंगे, क्योंकि ये ह्यूमन टू ह्यूमन ट्रांसमिशन। हमें इतना नहीं डरना है क्योंकि इसमें कोई बहुत हाई मोर्टेलिटी नहीं है, 3% मोर्टेलिटी है, 97% ठीक हो जाते हैं।
The number of deaths around the world linked to the new coronavirus has topped 7,000 after Italy announced a new surge in fatalities. A total of 7,007 people have died, while 1,75,536 infections are recorded globally. China has the highest number of fatalities at 3,213, followed by Italy with 2,158 deaths and almost 28,000 cases. Portugal has registered its first death from the COVID-19 illness caused by coronavirus. The first human trial to evaluate a candidate vaccine against the coronavirus disease 2019 has begun in Seattle, U.S. health officials said. The U.S. National Institute of Health, NIH, said in a statement that the open-label trial will enroll 45 healthy adult volunteers aged between 18 to 55 years over approximately 6 weeks. The first participant received the investigational vaccine yesterday. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will participate in the 100th birth anniversary celebrations of Jatir Pita Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman in Bangladesh today through video message. Due to COVID-19, the events in Bangladesh will be without any public gatherings. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. The Supreme Court has rejected a new curative petition filed by one of the convicts in the Nirbhaya case, Mukesh, seeking to put on hold his execution once again. All 4 death row convicts, including Mukesh, are scheduled to be hanged on Friday at 5:30 a.m. A bench headed by Justice Arun Mishra said that Mukesh's plea is not maintainable as the convict has no remedy left. In another development, 3 convicts in the case, Akshay, Pavan and Vinay, have approached the International Court of Justice seeking a stay on their execution. President Ram Nath Kovind has nominated former Chief Justice of India Ranjan Gogoi to the Rajya Sabha. A notification to this effect was issued by the centre yesterday. Mr. Gogoi served as the 46th Chief Justice of India from 3rd October 2018 till 17th November last year. The President of India nominates 12 persons to the Rajya Sabha. The Supreme Court will hear today a plea by former Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister and senior BJP leader Shivraj Singh Chauhan seeking a direction to the Kamal Nath-led Congress government to undertake the floor test to prove its majority. Mr. Chauhan said 9 BJP MLAs moved the Supreme Court yesterday after Assembly Speaker NP Prajapati adjourned the House till March 26 without taking the floor test, defying the directions of Governor Lalji Tandon. The plea, which was mentioned for an urgent hearing, sought a direction to the Speaker, the Chief Minister and the Principal Secretary of the Assembly to hold the floor test in the Madhya Pradesh Legislative Assembly within 12 hours of the passing of the order by this court and as directions issued by the Governor. The plea will be taken up for hearing today by a bench comprising Justices D.Y. Chandrachud and Hemant Gupta. Madhya Pradesh Governor Lalji Tandon has issued a fresh directive to Chief Minister Kamal Nath to face a floor test today. The 15-month-old Kamal Nath Congress government is on the verge of collapse due to the resignation of 22 Congress MLAs. The union government is implementing Poshan Abhiyan across the country to address the problem of malnutrition. The Abhiyan aims to reduce malnutrition in the country in a phased manner through a life cycle approach. Our Mumbai correspondent has filed this report.
The program aims at holistic nutrition of children, adolescents, pregnant women and lactating mothers. We spoke to Dr. Anita Patil, who works with the Mobile Health Unit of Mumbai-based Hinduja Hospital, about their Poshan initiative in the tribal areas of Jawhar in Palghar district of Maharashtra. Elaborating on the program, Dr. Patil said,
"Currently, we are serving 777 kids from 12 Anganwadis in this tribal area. Hospital is providing them with additional nutritional supplements in the form of bananas, tikki, roasted chanas and glucose biscuit for 6 days in a week. Along with that, we try to imbibe healthy nutritional habits in children by teaching them about right nutrition."
With the hospital initiative that has been going on among the tribals for the past 9 years now, it has definitely helped in reducing malnutrition in the region. Sonali Ghadayal Patil, AIR News, Mumbai.
The Chief of Army Staff, General Manoj Mukund Naravane, visited the Bhuj military station, including the Run and Creek areas, yesterday evening. He was briefed about operational readiness and military preparedness of the units and various new generation equipments being used by the security forces in the Run of Kutch. Newly appointed Chief Information Commissioner CIC Bimal Julka called on Minister for Personnel Dr. Jitendra Singh in New Delhi. Department of Personnel and Training is the nodal ministry for the Information Commission. During his meeting with the minister yesterday, Chief Information Commissioner briefed Dr. Jitendra Singh about the steps taken to include the newly created Union territories of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh under the purview of the Chief Information Commissioner. And now for an overview of today's newspapers, it's over to Anuja Kumar.
Thank you, Gunmala. The Indian government intensifying efforts to halt the spread of COVID-19 is given top priority in all newspapers. India enters critical phase in fight against COVID-19, headlines The Times of India, adding that social distancing of 6 feet separation has emerged as the watchword for fighting the pandemic. As the shutdown and lockdown in India continues, the ban on passengers from other countries is also highlighted. The Asian Age writes, government bars all entry from UK, Europe and Turkey. Hindustan Times reports that as the day of hanging of the death row convicts in the Nirbhaya gang rape and murder case nears, 3 of the 4 convicts have approached the International Court of Justice seeking a stay on the execution of their death sentences. And finally, the Pioneer reports that Harvard Medical School in the United States has recommended yoga, meditation and controlled breathing to address anxiety issues related to the novel coronavirus that has now spread fast across America. And with that, it's back to you, Gunmala.
Thank you, Anuja. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi calls for innovative and technology-driven solutions to fight COVID-19. Centre orders closure of all schools, colleges, gyms, museums, swimming pools and theatres till 31st of this month. First human trial to evaluate a vaccine against COVID-19 begins in the United States. Supreme Court rejects a new curative petition filed by one of the 4 death row convicts in the 2012 Nirbhaya case. And Madhya Pradesh Governor issues fresh directive to Chief Minister Kamal Nath to face floor test today. And with that we end the morning news. Have a nice day.
है।